Hi, this is Kim Iris A. Samonte from STEM 11R, and I am going to do a 5-minute sit-down vlog regarding communication breakdown. I want this vlog to be short and fun, of course, for us to learn and just know the general information regarding communication breakdown. So let's first recall what is communication. Communication is a process of exchanging thoughts, ideas, and opinions in order to connect with other people. We all know that communication is very important with our daily lives. It happens everywhere, it happens every time, even if we're just by ourselves, when we are interacting with other people, as well as with our Creator. So, however, there are some certain factors that makes our communication difficult or ineffectively done. So, when this happens, there is communication breakdown. By the way, I am using our module as my guide to do this vlog. So, we have different types of barriers to communication. When we say barriers, these are the hindrances or the factors that makes our communication ineffectively done. So we have the physical barriers, psychological barriers, cultural barriers, linguistic barriers, external noises, internal noises, and semantic noises. So overall, we have 7 indicated on our book. So let's first start with physical barrier. So let's make this short and full of information, of course. When we say physical barrier, it pertains to our environment or surroundings. It pertains to the physical environment that we are in when the communication is happening. So just like, of course, in this pandemic, during online classes, we live in different places, in different locations. There are some places along the highway, and we encounter some factors like loud sound of jeepney horns or like the sound of vehicles passing by. So those are included to the physical barriers. The people are talking too loud, that surrounds you in your the noise of a construction site, and many more. So next, we also have the psychological barrier. So when we say psychological barrier, of course, I know that you have an idea. It pertains to our mind, to our experiences. So these are also called mental barriers. These refer to social and personal issues of a speaker towards communicating with others. We all know that what we think, how we feel, it all affects how we communicate with other people. And some examples of these are trauma, shyness, lack of confidence, depression, fear, stage fright. They are all related with us mentally, of course. When we say psychological, it also pertains to our experiences, because how we communicate with other people is also a reflection of our knowledge through experiences, through how we relate ourselves to such situations. The next one is cultural barrier, which means with different beliefs, traditions, and customs, manners of dressing and speaking. Since we have different cultures, we also it also serves as a barrier, because in some situations our culture is against or like intersecting with our culture as well. So for example, in other countries, the thumbs up is taken as an insult, while for us it is a sign of approval or agreed, right? So for the next one is the linguistic barriers. So when we say linguistic barriers, it has something to do with language and the word meanings. So since there are so many words existing in our world today, there it could be a cause of misunderstanding and confusion, of course, like when you are from a different country and I am from a different country, so we sometimes experience the linguistic barrier. So example of this, of course, like what I've said, difference in language, accent and dialect, use of jargon and slang, speech defects or language impairments. So this has a lot of branches under it, but then since we are running out of time, I am going to fast forward to the external noises. So these are the sight, sound, and other stimuli that draw people's attention away from intended meaning. Of course, when we say communication, you have to be focused for you to understand the message from the sender. So, an example of this, noise from vehicles, singing at the neighborhood, visual aids in front of the classroom, the dog barking, the sound of airplane. So it is something that grabs people's attention away to the speaker itself, of course. This is something that is kind of related, of course, with our online classes, just like in this pandemic that we are only studying in our homes. We have no one besides us, and there's no one for us to there's no one watching us aside, of course, from the creator that we have above. So these are some examples of external noises. So these are noises that happens on the outside. So internal noises, however, internal noises pertains to the thoughts and feelings that interfere with meaning. So it has something to do with us, with our feelings, with our emotions. So for example, confrontation with a friend, fear of speaking in front of the class, racial prejudice. So these are some examples of internal noises. These are our ideas, our thoughts and feelings that kind of having a conflict with the way how we interpret or understand a message. The last one, of course, finally, we are already at our 7 minutes. We have semantic noises. These are the alternate meanings aroused by a speaker's symbols. This idea means that a word may have another meaning in the minds of the students. Of course, although words have their own definitions, we also different way on how we interpret it or on how we understand it. So, for example, of the situations are incorrect grammars, using excessive technical jargon, using idiomatic expressions. So, these are some factors that makes our communication having a conflict and led to misunderstanding because of the what we call semantic noises, because there are different meanings of the words and different uses of the words. For example, if when using there and there, like were and where. So I don't know if you could differentiate the two with my accent, with my pronunciation, but words do matter. Yes, words do matter. They are very important because this is the message that you are trying to send to the audience. These are the message that you are trying to give to the intended receiver. So we must be aware with the use of the words, and let us all make sure that um, we will take the message in a proper way, and all as well as we will deliver it in a right and in a proper manner. So yeah, that will be the end of this vlog. I thought it will be a 5 minute vlog, but it passed my expectation. It's almost 10 minutes. So I actually want to go more and explain details, but yeah, this is the end of my vlog. Thank you for watching.